A man gives his wife a kidney to save her life. Years later, as their marriage collapses, he demands it back. Well, this is not a movie plot or a joke. It's a real divorce case that shocked the world. The man was Dr. Richard Batista, a respected vascular surgeon from New York, who once believed he and his wife, Donnell, were unbreakable. In 2001, Donnell's health was failing fast. 2 previous kidney transplants had failed. Dialysis kept her alive, but the clock was ticking. Richard knew exactly what that meant. He saw it every day in his medical practice. So when doctors confirmed he was a match, he didn't hesitate. He stepped forward to give her one of his own kidneys. The surgery was complicated, but it worked. Donnell's health improved, and for a while, life felt like a second chance. But as the years passed, the bond forged in that operating room began to fray. By 2005, tension had replaced closeness. Arguments piled up. The gratitude that once defined them gave way to resentment. Eventually, Donnell filed for divorce. That's when Richard made the demand that would turn a private breakup into a global headline. In court, he said he wanted his kidney back. Since removing it wasn't medically or legally possible, he wanted $1.5 million instead. The figure wasn't plucked from thin air. His lawyers argued it reflected the cost of the surgery, transplant, and post-op care. Richard claimed his sacrifice had real value, and now that the marriage was ending, that value should be recognized. The legal system disagreed. In the United States, once an organ is donated, it becomes the property of the recipient. There is no way to reclaim it, and selling organs is strictly illegal. Beyond the law, medical ethics made it impossible. Removing a healthy kidney from a recipient would be life-threatening. Still, Richard's claim had already done something else. It sparked a firestorm of public opinion. Headlines exploded, and talk shows seized on the story. Some people saw him as a heartbroken husband who had given everything, only to be abandoned. Others saw a man trying to turn a life-saving gift into a bargaining chip. Organ donation experts warned that gifts like this must be unconditional to have meaning. Marriage counselors noted that when relationships end after such sacrifices, the emotional fallout can be explosive. And Richard's case was proving their point in real time. The divorce battle itself was ugly. Property disputes, custody issues, and mutual accusations. But it was the kidney claim that grabbed the world's attention. It was unprecedented. A mix of heartbreak, legal drama, and medical ethics that people couldn't stop talking about. In the end, the judge dismissed the demand outright. The court was clear. Body parts are not assets to be divided. Once given, they are gone for good. Richard walked away without the kidney, without the $1.5 million, and without his marriage. Donnell kept her health, her privacy, and the organ that had saved her life. The case became one of the strangest and most memorable divorce stories in modern history. Even years later, the phrase kidney divorce still pops up as shorthand for breakups that turn bitter beyond belief. But beneath the tabloid shock was a deeper question. Can the most selfless act survive the collapse of the relationship that inspired it? Richard's story showed just how complicated the answer can be. You can give someone the ultimate gift, but you can't guarantee they'll stay by your side. You can save a marriage with a gesture, but you can't make that marriage last. And if it ends, you can't turn love into an invoice. The lesson is simple but hard to swallow. A gift from the heart stays in the heart, even if the relationship ends in heartbreak. Because the moment you put a price tag on it, it stops being a gift. Transactions can be refunded. Love cannot. If you enjoyed this unbelievable true story and want more tales where love, life, and law collide, stick around. Hit like, share it with someone who would never believe it, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next.